My bad, y'all. My mic was muted. I'm guessing for the whole time. So, sorry about that. We got it right now. Chris Mayo with the fastest lap of the race. Cole Larson sitting in the lead. Anthony Bowmaker makes it about a lap and a half and blows up. Cole Larson sitting in the lead. Tyler Jenkins second. Austin Hunn third. Chris Mayo fourth. And Brandon Bowmaker fifth. And we got a whole lot of racing going on back here in the middle of the pack. Dustin Bloodworth, Timothy Darby, and Adam Gardner on the outside line. Adam Gardner ducks back to the bottom. Ivan Deschamps jumps to the outside. Got a little bit of help from Dustin Bloodworth and Timothy Darby. Dustin Bloodworth will jump to the middle and go by him. Timothy Darby will jump to the bottom and leave Ivan out there as well. Now Adam will jump up behind Dustin Bloodworth on the top line, and Ivan Deschamps right behind them. These guys will try to push it to the front. Cole Larson still your leader. Tyler Jenkins right on his back bumper. Austin Hunn third. Chris Mayo still riding fourth, and Brandon Bowmaker still fifth. Four guys on the outside trying to make something happen here. 5 laps down. Tyler Jenkins jumps to the outside. Dustin Bloodworth jumps to the outside and leaves him hanging. Dustin Bloodworth is not pushing nobody. Oh, and Adam Gardner pulls down and leaves him hanging. That's what happens, though. You leave everybody hanging, they're going to leave you hanging. He'll fall in between Jake Baker and Paul Gubick on the top line. Cole Larson still your leader. Adam Gardner pulls out front now. Ivan Deschamps on his bumper, and Tyler Jenkins as well. Jake Baker right behind him in the 017. These guys will double file all the way through the field just about. Got some great racing going on with Tyler Jenkins pushing the mess out of Adam Gardner up there in the front. And Jake Baker jumps to the middle and now to the bottom with Tyler Jenkins and Adam Gardner. Adam Gardner jumps to the outside, leaves Tyler down there. Tyler picks up Ivan Deschamps and Jake Baker and still pulling away. Chris Mayo now riding about 9th place. Trucks on the top line falling back now. Adam Gardner, Dustin Bloodworth, and Paul Gubick. Jamie Brevo jumps up there to the top with them. Everybody riding single file except for the top, or the 3 on the top. Brandon Bowmaker moves up, almost runs into Paul Gubick. Since my mic was muted, Let's thank some sponsors real quick as Chris Mayo jumps to the top behind Dustin Bloodworth. Got CB Graphics, XP League, East to West Apparel Company, BMRL Paint Booth, or Paint Shop, BMRL Network, and always SymmetricsRacing.com. Go hit them up, grab one of them SD1s. Awesome product, just got upgraded. I'm looking at mine right now. That thing tells you everything you want to see while you're racing. It takes all the clutter off your screen. Use the code TeamBMRL at the bottom left of your screen for 15% off. And Tyler Jenkins, your new leader. Jake Baker pushing him. Ivan Deschamps's right behind them. There you go, Miss Bobby. There's a whole lot of yellow banners up here in the front. But all those playoff drivers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see at least 6 up here in the top 10. 7. And then William Gay way back there in the back, probably by design. But both of his teammates are right there with him. All 4 of them's right there. Now Adam Gardner, Dustin Bloodworth get past Tyler Jenkins for the lead. Chris Mayo right behind those two. Cole Larson falling back. Dustin Bloodworth still holding his own on that bottom line with Jake Baker and Ivan Deschamps pushing him, but they got a whole lot more on the top line than the bottom line, so they're pushing a little harder. Tyler's sticking right there with Adam though. 11 laps down, coming to 12. So far, everybody being pretty respectful. No real major moves, except for that one from Jake Baker. Or it might have been Anthony Bowmaker. Jamie Prevost to the bottom. Those 4 Ramrod Motorsports trucks way back there in the back, just riding in the back, waiting on whatever's going to happen to happen. Chris Mayo now pushing Tyler Jenkins on the bottom with Brandon Bowmaker and Jake Baker right behind him. Tyler Jenkins still out to an edge right now. Couldn't tell you who even led that lap. It is close up here at the front right now. Side by side, 2 by 2, like 7 rows back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows deep of 2 wide. Everybody being stuck here together really helping me out tonight. Don't gotta move too many camera angles when they all right here together. Chris Mayo pushes Tyler Jenkins back out in front of Adam Gardner. That top line kind of falling apart. This Mario's still right on the back bumper of Tyler Jenkins. Jake Baker blinking out a little bit. And all y'all viewing in, y'all go hit that like and subscribe button. We're here almost every day of the week broadcasting. Always something to watch. Tyler Jenkins leads another lap. Started with 17, 16 on track right now as Anthony Bowmaker bloated up in a lap and a half, 2 laps. But we are on lap 16. Stage break is at 35. And from what I was hearing from these guys in practice and all, you only get about 20 laps to the tank of fuel, so let's see what happens with that. Tyler Jenkins still your leader. Adam Gardner and Dustin Bloodworth trying to take it from him. Pretty sure Tyler led that lap as well. Hopefully all 70 laps. But, like I said, they only got about 20 laps to a tank of fuel, so it should be coming down in about the next 3 to 6 laps, depending on how much they've been leading. But Adam Gardner and Dustin Bloodworth pulled down in front of Tyler Jenkins. That'll put Tyler third, Adam Gardner leading, and now Dustin Bloodworth second. Chris Mayo will fall back to fourth. So about 2 laps till they get into that pit window. If I heard them right during practice and all. Paul Gubick now to the lead. Austin Hunn second on the top lane. Brandon Bowmaker right behind him. Jake Baker fourth on the top line. The bottom line comes to pit road. That'll be Adam Gardner, Dustin Bloodworth, Tyler Jenkins, Chris Mayo. I know I seen one more. Ivan Deschamps and Tim Darby. Paul Gubick, Austin Hunn, Brandon Bowmaker, Jake Baker, top 4 right now. Got Jamie Prevost a little ways back there. And Sean Happett, Thomas Fuller, Cole Larson, William Gay, and Todd Champ. Cole Larson goes to the outside by himself. He'll make up 1 spot with the side draft. And everybody else will come to pit road. Ooh, Jamie coming in there hot. All of those guys will make it to pit road. Adam Gardner, Dustin Bloodworth, Tyler Jenkins, and Chris Mayo on the backstretch right now. Chris Mayo gonna have to catch up with that draft before he loses it. And also, did anybody out of the 2 packs of trucks that pitted, did anybody get any speeding penalties? We'll know here in a minute if anybody comes back down pit road. And all of those guys from the second pack coming off pit road right now. Thomas Fuller, the last one off pit road by himself. Not gonna be good for Tommy. Austin Hunt out there by himself on the island in the lead. Brandon Bowmaker right behind him trying to catch up. Lap 20 of 70, stage break of 35. Only one car out of the race. Adam Gardner jumps up in front of Dustin Bloodworth. Paul Gubick under Brandon Bowmaker. Brandon Bowmaker gets stuck in that middle line. Cole Larson will drop to the bottom. Chris Mayo behind Tyler Jenkins in the top line. Dustin Bloodworth trying to get to the bottom. See William Gate coming up into the pack of cars or trucks now. And Austin Hunt, after they catch him, he'll fall into, looks like, third place on the bottom line. Yep. So Adam Gardner, your leader now, with Dustin Bloodworth right behind him. Chris Mayo and Tyler Jenkins trying to take it from him. Brandon Bowmaker and Jake Baker trying to go to the outside, make it 3 wide for the lead. Right now, Tyler Jenkins, your leader. He'll move up. Chris Mayo just does get back behind him. But he did lead that lap. Brandon Bowmaker on the outside. I couldn't tell you who's the leader right this minute. Looks like Adam Gardner though. Slicing and dicing back here in the back. Austin Hunt and Paul Gubick will move to the top line behind Todd Champ, or the middle line behind Todd Champ, William Gay, and Sean Happick. Sean Happick and William Gay, as well as Todd Champ coming up the middle. 3 teammates. William Gay will move down to the bottom line and leave Sean up in the middle line. William to the lead. Tyler Jenkins right behind him. Chris Mayo third on the bottom line. Top row will be Sean Happick, Todd Champ, Austin Hunt, Brandon Bowmaker, Jake Baker, and Paul Gubick. 23 of 70. Got about 12 to 15 laps before stage break. Halfway break. Yes, they are, Bobby. Yes, they are. Both of them were confident earlier when I talked to them about this race. As well as Adam Gardner. William Gage, Tyler Jenkins, Chris Mayo, Adam Gardner, Dustin Bloodworth, and Cole Larson holding down that bottom line. Tyler Jenkins got it stuffed in the back bumper of William Gay. And Jamie Prevost back here by himself. Ivan Deschamps as well. Thomas Fuller as well. And Timothy Darby. These guys are probably hoping for a caution or the stage break to come out before they get lapped. Sean Happick out in the lead on the leaderboard right this minute. William Gay getting a push by him. Tyler Jenkins pushing pretty good tonight. Looking good. Chris Mayo, Adam Gardner, Dustin Bloodworth, and Cole Larson still right there behind them. Sean Happick, Todd Champ, Austin Hunn, Brandon Bowmaker, Jake Baker, and Paul Gubick all on the top line. And got 3 off the pace. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. They are. Two different teams, yet great teammates. And they are coming up on Timothy Darby, a lap car. Did they catch him before the stage break? More than likely, but we will see. Tyler Jenkins got William Gay way out there in the lead right now. Chris Mayo right behind him. Adam Gardner as well. Dustin Bloodworth falling back a little bit, but he's catching back up. Paul Gubick dropped down to the bottom line. Cole Larson down there behind him. Timothy Darby will stay way high, give them guys room. They are still 2 by 2 all the way through this field of cars. Not yet, Barbara, not yet. First stage break will be lap 35 unless they have a caution close to it. But yeah, no cautions yet. As Chris Mayo blinking out a little bit. Still side by side. William Gay with the advantage right now. Tyler Jenkins pushing him as hard as he can. Chris Mayo right behind him. Adam Gardner, Weston Bloodworth, Cole Larson. All on that bottom line. Sean Happick, Todd Champ, Austin Hunn, Brandon Bowmaker, Jake Baker, and Paul Gubick all running that top line, trying to get on by this bottom line. Just can't quite get an advantage up there. Right. Todd Champ looked to the bottom, thought better of it, pulled back up behind Sean. And actually, now that I think about it, Todd might have been overheating a little bit, might have been pulling out to cool her down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty much all of your playoff drivers, actually, yeah, literally all of your playoff drivers right here in this field of cars. Still, William Gay with the advantage. Chris Mayo moves up a little bit. Todd Champ pulls down a little bit, and they almost come together. But we still green. We still going. No harm, no foul. And Tyler Jenkins moves to the top line, trying to get that lead before this stage break. Got about 5 to 6 laps before we get there. Only 4 cars on the bottom line now. William Gay being pushed by Chris Mayo, your top 2 from last week. Chris Mayo won that when William Gay finished second. Might really see these guys get a little racy here in a minute with the laps counting down for the stage break. See who can win that stage. And they are coming up on, looks like Thomas Fuller. Oh, he getting her did, Kevin, so far. So 3 on the bottom line got the advantage right now. Chris Mayo about to knock a bumper off the back of William Gay's truck trying to push him. But Tyler Jenkins right now getting the advantage, getting that run on the top. Thomas Fuller moves to the top, giving him room to move so they can get back carefully and safely. Bottom line still with the advantage. William Gay still your leader. Gotta be lap 33 when they come across the line. Got 2 to 2.5 laps before the yellow comes out for the stage break. Chris Mayo jumps to the top in front of Tyler Jenkins. He wants to win for the stage. Looks like everybody wants to be on that top line. Must be the fastest line. Yes, it is, Kevin. Yes, it is. Ooh, got some slicing and dicing back here. Brandon Bowmaker trying to take it to the outside. Jake Baker goes with him. Got to put up 3 wide about mid-pack. He's still coming. Jake Baker no help right now. Sean Happick will move out there in front of Brandon Bowmaker now. Got 3 trucks out there at the top line. 3 wide. Adam Gardner pushing William Gay. Tyler Jenkins pushing Chris Mayo. Brandon Bowmaker pushing Sean Happick. Who wins this stage break? Got about 1.5 laps to 2 laps to the stage. Ooh, she's heating up now. Thomas Fuller trying to stay right behind these guys so he can be the first car or first truck a lap down when we do go to that stage break. Chris Mayo trying to push it up the middle. Sean Happick on the outside. You're being pushed by Brandon Bowmaker. And Adam Gardner pushing the mess out of William Gay out on the bottom. It's Todd Champ will pull to the bottom. Tyler Jenkins, Austin Hunn pushing Chris Mayo up the middle. They losing a little ground, stalling out. William Gay still out in the front. Adam Gardner still pushing the mess out of him. Austin Hunn moves to the outside, thinks about it. Cole Larson moves up under him. They touched. Paul Gubit back here 3 wide with Thomas Fuller. And looks like Jake Baker. Oh, that'll be your stage as Austin Hunn gets spun. No harm, no foul though. Alright guys, I am back. Had to handle something real quick, but that first half was exciting. What do we have in store for the rest of this race? Yeah, Kevin, I have to take a breather every chance I can whenever they ain't racing. They come off pit road. William Gay will be a leader, I believe. Yeah, William Gay, your leader. Tyler Jenkins second. Chris Mayo in third, but he is blinking pretty good. I haven't seen him blink in a long time. Says he's third, but he's back in the pack. Oh, that's waiver rounds ahead of him. Not sure how they ended up as waiver rounds. Or if SDK's just messing up. Yes, sir, Kevin. It's about to heat up here in a little bit. Not sure what's going on right now, but the leaderboard is wonky. Showing William Gay as the leader, but Adam Gardner's up in the front. Not sure what's going on. I'm sure we'll get it figured out here in a minute, though. Adam Gardner will take off. Probably gonna have to extend this caution here. Pretty sure Jamie and Ivan need to go around the pace car, but and Anthony Bowmaker back on the track after blowing a motor. That's what it looks like, Kevin. Pretty sure that's what it is. Thomas Fuller and William Gay and Todd Champ taking this opportunity right now to get some extra fuel. William Gay dropped from the lead. Come and got fuel with his teammates. Not sure what Anthony Bowmaker's still sitting up here for, but we'll find out in a minute. '52 of Sean Happick pulls down Todd Champ as well. All right, so they're lining up. Anthony Bowmaker's going to start in the lead. As a lap car. Yes, it is, Kevin. We will find out if it pays off. Pace car come down pit road. We'll have a lap car starting out front. Green flag out. Tyler Jenkins will take off. Anthony Bowmaker will do the right thing and pull down to the bottom, let these guys go by. Cole Larson jumps to the bottom. You got Tyler Jenkins, Austin Hunn, Cole Larson, Chris Mayo, Dustin Bloodworth, Brandon Bowmaker, and then Jake Baker. Adam Gardner up the middle, Timothy Darby up on the top. Paul Gubic behind Adam Gardner. Timothy Darby will fall back. Tyler Jenkins back out in the lead. Austin Hunn pushing him. Cole Larson third. Chris Mayo fourth on the bottom line. Dustin Bloodworth fifth on the bottom line. Adam Gardner on the top with Paul Gubic, Brandon Bowmaker, Jake Baker, and Timothy Darby. In his second pack back here, Sean Happett, William Gay, Todd Champ, Thomas Fuller, Jamie Prevost, Ivan Deschamps, and Anthony Bowmaker. Tyler Jenkins still in the lead, 43 of 70. Got about 27 laps left. Got about 27 laps left, 20 laps of fuel, so we're going to see one more pit stop, guys. Should make it a little interesting. See who pits early, who pits late. What pit strategy pays off unless we get a caution in between. Jamie Prevost will move to the top. Sean Happett, William Gay, and all those guys still on the bottom on that second pack. Chris Mayo slides up a little bit. Tyler Jenkins still your leader with Austin Hunt, Cole Larson, Chris Mayo, Dustin Bloodworth, Timothy Darby back behind him pushing him. Adam Gardner, Paul Gubic, Brandon Bowmaker, Jake Baker, and Jamie Prevost on your top line. Not so organized on that top line though. And you got William Gay, Sean Happett, Todd Champ, Thomas Fuller, and the lap car of Anthony Bowmaker riding in the back here. Tyler Jenkins say he might not be in the playoffs, but he's here. Trying to make a statement right here. 26 laps left. What about that, Kevin? I don't know, though. I've seen it go both ways. I've seen them pit early in it and make it happen, but matter of fact, a couple weeks ago. The whole team pitted early together and ended up winning by a long shot. Tyler Jenkins, still your leader. He is doing an outstanding job tonight. He's had bad luck all through the season. Hardly finished a race this season, to be honest with you, but he's making a statement right here, right now. Everybody two by two. Except for the 4 cars back here riding. Cole Larson gave up that second spot. Austin Hunt pushing Tyler Jenkins. Chris Mayo in 4th on the bottom line. Adam Gardner getting an advantage on the top line now. Adam Gardner led that lap. 23 to go. Same here, Bobby. Not to mention, you might see me running against him next season. More than likely, you'll see me running trucks next season. If not, I'll be running Xfinity. Oh, Paul Gubick gets loose. Brandon Bowmaker with him. They get it straightened up, though. Pretty sure Tyler ain't on the team. I might have to start a team and put him on mine, because he'd be well worth putting on a team, I can tell you that much. Yes, it will, Miss Barbara. Even more when you're in them trucks. I tell you what, Tyler Jenkins holding that lead. 22 laps left, but the only bad thing about that is he's using up the most fuel right now. Him and Adam Gardner are. Those guys behind him can make it a little bit longer. So we'll see what happens. Tyler Jenkins getting a gap on that top line now. They're getting a little unorganized, little slicing and dicing up there. Tyler Jenkins got that, or Austin Hunt got that bumper, front bumper tucked right up in the back bumper of Tyler Jenkins. All I'm saying is if I was in Tyler's spot right now, that truck would be as wide as that track right now. Pretty calm right now. The calm before the storm. Got 20 laps left. Might start seeing people try to come early because we get about 20 laps to a tank right, and come right now. You can make it to the end. Nobody taken yet. Tim Darby gets loose, goes up the track. Tyler's still your leader. Some of the best drivers in the sim right now. Gubick floats up the track a little bit, but gets it back down. 19 to go, coming to 18 to go. Tyler Jenkins leads that lap as well. Oh, ain't no joke, Bobby. Tell you what, let's go on the in-car camera. Austin Hunt pushing Tyler Jenkins. This is what you see. Nothing but a back bumper. So smooth on that wheel. Paul back in the pack a little bit, right along with Dustin Bloodworth on the top line behind Paul Gubick. Drop back down to that bottom line in Chris Mayo's truck. Man, oh man. Running about 185 mile an hour right now. Running down the backstretch. 191 for Adam Gardner on the top line. So Adam Gardner drops down in front of Tyler Jenkins. He'll be your new leader. 16 to go. Only Paul Gubick and Dustin Bloodworth on that top line. Well, Tim Darby's up there now. Does Tyler make a move and jump out from behind Adam Gardner, or does he ride behind Adam and try to save some fuel here? But also Adam Gardner might have got down there to the bottom to make a pit stop here soon. $15 to go at the line. Ivan Deschamps on pit road. Gentle, huh? Paul Gubick and Dustin Bloodworth will fall back behind Cole Larson in front of Chris Mayo. That'll push Chris Mayo all the way back to 7th now. The only one on the top line now. Everybody moving to the bottom, possibly pitting here soon. There they go. Everybody to pit road except for Ramrod Motorsports and Paul Gubick and Timothy Darby. So Paul Gubick will be a leader with Timothy Darby a lap truck in front of him. And then Sean Happett, William Gay, Todd Champ, Thomas Fuller. Now you remember these guys, those four up top. Ramrod Motorsports, they come down during caution, got extra fuel while the others stayed out. So how much longer can they stay out there? And how much ground do they gain or lose while they're out there? Paul Gubick and Tim Darby coming to pit road. Ramrod Motorsports staying out. And this whole pack coming back on off pit road. Adam Gardner be a leader. Looks like there's Tyler Jenkins back here by himself. Ooh man, bad pit stop. Sean Happett, William Gay, Todd Champ, and Thomas Fuller would be your leaders coming up on the backside of the ones that just come off pit road. Now, do they keep running together, try to gain ground on these guys, or do they come to pit road right now? They'll stay out one more time at least. About to put Jamie Prevost a lap down. Probably, Kevin. So you got Adam Gardner, Cole Larson, Austin Hunt, Brandon Bowmaker lined up together. Then you got Paul Gubick, Chris Mayo, Dustin Bloodworth, Jake Baker. Actually, Anthony Bowmaker's with him. The lap car of Anthony Bowmaker. 12 to go to Jake Baker and Tyler Jenkins hooked up now. 17 and 0. I mean, 5 and 0, 17. This has been a good one, Miss Barber. Sean Happick, William Gay, Thomas Fuller, Todd Champ on pit road. Oh man, William Gay, bad stop. That's probably gonna ruin his race. Adam Gardner and these guys will go to the lead. Adam Gardner, Cole Larson, Alston Hahn, and Miranda Bowmaker. Then you got Sean Happick there by himself. Ramrod Motorsports got broke up. Paul Gubick and Chris Mayo and Dustin Bloodworth blow by him. So Adam Gardner, your leader now. Jake Baker and Tyler Jenkins falling back. William Gay by himself. Jamie Prevost and Timothy Darby drafting together, but this is your lead pack right here with 10 to go. Adam Gardner, Cole Larson, Austin Hunt, Brandon Bowmaker, and Paul Gubick and Chris Mayo, and these guys catch up with them. They got 5 trucks, the front pack's got 4. Does it make a difference? Which pack can stay hooked together? That's not what you want right there. You do not want to be running side by side. You want to be single file, lined up. But it doesn't work out for him anyways. He'll fall back instead of gaining. Paul Gubick, Chris Mayo, Sean Happick, Dustin Bloodworth, and the lap truck of Anthony Bowmaker. Oh, Anthony Bowmaker gets loose or slides up or whatever. Must be about to overheat. Adam Gardner, Cole Larson, and these guys still riding. They're actually putting ground on Paul Gubick and these guys because they was riding side by side. Paul Gubick and Chris Mayo, Sean Happick, and all these guys are still losing ground on the leaders. Actually, if they stay like this, they're starting to gain ground. No, ma'am, I didn't know he had a bad stop, so didn't catch it, and I'm not sure exactly where it was at. More than likely, though, he missed his pit box or drove through it and had to back up. I almost guarantee that's what happened. So Adam Gardner and these guys are actually still gaining ground on the top, the second pack. Seven to go. Does Adam Gardner get his first win? Or does Cole Larson get another win? Or Austin Hunt get another win? Cole Larson stuck, got back bumper right in the tailgate of Adam Gardner right now. Coming to 6 to go. These guys are still losing ground on the front pack. Dustin Bloodworth still trying to get a position. I swear if these guys would get straight together in a line, they would make up some ground, but they want to fight for position. But I also don't blame Dustin Bloodworth because he is fighting for points, and that's 3 trucks behind him, 4 trucks behind him, that he can make up at least a point or so on. Oh, caution. Tim Darby was the caution. Oh, Todd Champ got into it. Go back and see if we can figure out what caused all this. Tim Darby goes to the outside. Todd Champ. Ooh, Ivan got into Thomas Fuller. Timmy Darby goes around. So, that changes things. What do they do now? Do they hit again for tires and fuel? Do they line them up and ride? All that pit strategy goes out the window. And guys like Tyler Jenkins and Jake Baker, Sean Happick, William Gay, that had bad pit stops, Thomas Fuller, Todd Champ, all those guys, brings them right back to the pack and puts everybody in it again. But we'll see what happens. Adam Gardner, your leader right now. Cole Larson behind him, Austin Hunn 3rd, Brandon Bowmaker 4th, Dustin Bloodworth 5th. Does anybody, Anthony Bowmaker and Chris Mayo coming to pit road. Tyler Jenkins as well. Oh yeah. Yes sir, I would be too, but it is what it is. So it's going to be a green-white checker. Yes, Jason, it is. It's about to get real rowdy. It's been real calm the whole 66 laps, 67 laps, whatever. You're about to see some slicing and dicing, bumpers, and getting put to people, dooring people. You about to see some racing right here. How'd y'all's race go tonight, Jason? All right, these guys lining up. Double file. They come out of 4. It's going to be a 3-lap shootout to the checker flag. Maybe. Yeah, that's about how it goes, Jason. Alright, these guys are in 3 and 4. That pace car should drop down here in just a minute. And we'll get back green. Like I said, green-white checker should be a 3-lap shootout. Honestly, though, I'm not sure these guys will make it a whole 3 laps. Green flag in the air. Adam Gardner takes off, but does it smart. Stays right on the bumper of Austin Hahn. Chris Mayo trying to make some moves to get to the front. Tyler Jenkins as well. Cole Larson on the top being pushed by Brandon Bowmaker. Austin Hahn pushing Adam Gardner on the bottom. Top line getting ahead of steam. Brandon Bowmaker drops to the bottom. Cole Larson gets stuck at the top. 2 to go. Dustin Bloodworth up the middle. He gets into Paul Gubick, gets into Austin Hahn. They were almost 5 wide. Adam Gardner moves back up to that middle line. Chris Mayo goes to the bottom. Paul Gubick, Sean Happick touch. Todd Champ throws it up there to the top line. Adam Gardner still in that middle line. Him and Cole Larson move to the bottom. They'll be your leaders now. Oh boy, they're getting rowdy now. White flag. Final lap. Who wins it? Cole Larson goes to the outside of Adam Gardner. Who? Oh, they reckon. Oh, and it gets Adam Gardner. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Let's go back and watch that from a better angle. Oh, Dustin Bloodworth comes down, gets Paul Gubick, then Austin Hahn. Hard hit for Tyler Jenkins. Chris Mayo also had a hard hit there. Man, oh man. So, Brandon Bowmaker was on the bubble. Guess who ain't on the bubble anymore with a win right there? Brandon Bowmaker, Cole Larson, and Adam Gardner. Just waiting on Cole Larson. But we'll go ahead and get Adam Gardner in here. What's going on, Adam?
How's it going?
Man, I thought you was about to win it, buddy, but you just did get clipped by Austin right there at the end. But you ended up third sideways and almost upside down. How you feeling?
That was a lot of fun. Hopefully everybody that was watching it had just as much fun watching it. But yeah, actually I thought I was gonna keep it off the wall, but just barely ended up getting a little bit there at the end when a couple guys get into me after we crossed the line in that big wreck. But yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you led a bunch of it, man. You was up front the whole night, and man, bringing home third, that's good for the points. Definitely will move on to the top 8. Being you were you was sick,
especially with Brandon winning tonight. That jumped him up. So very, very glad to put in the extra aggression to get those laps led and get the stage points and everything like that. But yeah, overall, that was just a lot of fun. And hopefully, like I said, everybody enjoyed watching as much as we had fun running it.
I know I had fun broadcasting it, buddy, but like I said, man, congratulations on your third place finish, and well, what a finish for third. But any sponsors you want to shout out to?
I want to give a shout out Bay State Limousine. They take awesome care of me whenever I need to go out for anything like that. So if you're in New England area and you need something, give them a call, look them up. They'll take good care of you guys. Thank you guys for bringing the broadcast, everybody, everyone that's watching. Appreciate you guys for watching. That's half the reason we do it, is for the fun. And Chris for putting it on, and all the guys for getting together. And I mean, that was a really, really, especially for a plate race, that was a really good, clean race, and had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. I was bragging on you guys, man. That almost 70 laps without a caution. You only had, what, 2 cautions and 1 stage break. So, I mean, hey, can't ask for much better.
That's right, baby.
But like I said, man, congratulations. Go celebrate with your team, and we'll see you next week, boss man.
Appreciate it. See you next week.
Actually, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. The rest of the BMRL world next week, and look forward to it.
Yes, sir, buddy. We'll see you, buddy.
All right, brother.
All right, Cole Larson, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, you ran up front all night, buddy, and kept yourself out of that late race wreck on the last lap and ended up second. How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. Kind of a little bit sad because I lost by 0.4, but not much I can complain about. It's Dega, so made it through it, and I got top 2. So
yeah, you also came in here 4th place in the points and finished second. And everybody in front of you except Chris will move down behind you. So hey, you should move up to possibly 3rd in the points. So not a bad night, buddy.
yeah, they're at the start. I got the pole, and then I was just trying to stay up front for a little bit. Then I went to the back to try to ride around because I felt like there was gonna be a wreck, and there somehow never was. And then pit strategy, and then there at the end, I thought us top 4 were gonna just run away, and then that one caution came out, and it messed up all of our stuff.
Yeah, that's plate racing for you, though. But like I said, man, that was a heck of a race. Y'all put on a heck of a show, and I don't know how y'all went that long without a caution, but hey, Only 2 cautions and a stage break. So that was some awesome racing. Congrats on your 2nd place. And you got any sponsors you want to shout out to?
Yeah, I would like to thank all my family and friends for watching. And then Fanatec for their quality sim racing equipment, Simrat Guy for the paints that I have, and then shirts and logos for our fan and race gear needs. And then thanks to you for doing the broadcast, Chris, for putting this on, and everybody that watched tonight.
10-4, buddy. Thank you, and thank you for putting on a heck of a show, man. And we'll see you next week, boss man.
Yep, see ya.
Brandon Bowmaker, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Not as good as you are right now, probably, but man, you rode in about the top 10, top 15 all night, and somehow ended up winning, buddy. How you feeling?
Yeah, pretty good. My strategy it went planned pretty much. I came in 3 points out and tried to make that up at stage, and I was able to do that. I got P7, and the guy I was going against, he didn't finish with points there, so we evened up. And plan was just to stay in front of him to the end, and I ended up getting a chance there. I got a really nice shove on the outside from Bloodworth when I blocked him, and just barely got it.
Heck yeah. Well, you came in on the bubble, possibly not making it to the next round of the playoffs, and guess who's in the next round of the playoffs?
Oh yeah. Super excited. First win of the year.
Oh, I thought you had already won one.
Nope, no sir. That my son won one earlier in the year.
That's right. That's right. I thought it was you. But hey,
Nope.
what a time to get a win.
Oh yeah, right at the buzzer.
Yes, sir. So that should move you on into the top 8, round 3 of the playoffs, man. Congratulations on the win. Congratulations on moving on in the playoffs, and what a race.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Everybody ran real clean, real tight. It was a great battle.
Yeah, I was bragging on y'all, and people in the comments was bragging on y'all, man. That was a heck of a race, a heck of a clean race, the whole race. I don't know how y'all went that long, 2, 3, 4 wide at sometimes, and stayed clean the whole race until the stage break. Then y'all had a little caution, and then the big one at the very last lap. So hey, can't ask for a much better race. And then like I said, man, congratulations on your win. Congratulations on moving on in the playoffs. And you got any sponsors to shout out to?
I'd like to thank you, the broadcast crew. It's really fun watching it back, and Mayo for putting all this on. My teammates tonight, and one of my other teammates coming in and running with us tonight, Jake. So a lot of fun, and can't wait to do it again next week.
Yeah, forward boss, man. Like I said, congratulations, and like you said, we'll see you next week, buddy.
Thank
you. Well, what a race. Clean race all the way till about lap 50, and one little small caution, and then the big one on the last lap. But couldn't ask for a better race, couldn't ask for better viewers viewing in. Everybody here put on a heck of a show tonight. Thank you to all the viewers for viewing in. Man, I don't even know what to say. That was a heck of a race. We'll find out here soon when who's moving on into round 3 of the playoffs, and we'll move on to next week and see who can keep it moving. See if Brandon can capitalize on his good fortune going into the playoffs and all. But like I say, man, that'll bring us to the end of Talladega. Thank these sponsors before we leave up out of here. We got CB Graphics, XP League, East to West Apparel Company, BMRL Paint Shop. Hit us up for any of your paint needs. Got to sell 1 for 20, 2 for 35 right now. Got BMRL Network. Always hit us up for any of your broadcasting needs. and SymmetricsRacing.com, always sponsor of the year and hopefully many more to come. But awesome product. Go grab you one. I'm looking at mine right now. Helps me out with the broadcast, helps me out with any racing I do. Tells you anything you want to see on your screen and takes all that clutter off your screen from overlays. But go hit them up. Grab you one of them SD1s. Use the code at the bottom left of your screen, Team BMRL, for 15% off. And hook her up, get to racing.
Hey, so I got the final 8.
Hey,
I got the 8 that are moving on to round 3.
heck yeah, let's hear it.
All right, so it's going to be William Gay, Austin Hund, Cole Larson, Adam Gardner, Brandon Bowmaker, Chris Mayo, Sean Havoc, and Paul Gubick.
Heck yeah.
Anthony Bowmaker and Dustin Bloodworth. The next 2 to get knocked out of this one.
Heck yeah, well, you hear it from Chris himself. Your top 8 moving on to next week, round 3. Where we going to next week, Chris?
Not Charlotte, I don't believe. I believe Homestead and then Martinsville will get us to our final 4.
Yep. So next week, a little shorter track, and then a really short track.
Yeah. And after that, Martinsville will lose 4 of the 8.
And then we'll move on to Phoenix Raceway for the final race of the season to see who becomes the champion for season 3 of BMRL Racing League. But thank you, Chris, while you're in here. Thank you for putting all this on, man. Thank you to all the viewers in here. Y'all hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see y'all tomorrow night. But like I said, man, thank you, Chris, for putting this on. What a heck of a show tonight. But that'll bring us to the end of Talladega and the final race of round 2. Move us to 8 drivers next week. And like he said, we go to Homestead and Martinsville and find out who the top 4 are going into Phoenix on October 29th. And we'll crown a champion. But thank y'all for viewing in, and y'all have a good rest of y'all's